Woo! We qualified for the second week of the Hack2build about building a tool to migrate SAP PI to SAP CPI. Well, I guess everybody qualified, but it means that it will be an interesting week next week where we actually are going to build some of these things. Some observations from my side on this. So it has been a little like going to exam, going to understand and write a paper about what you want to achieve or a problem statement, going through the professors and asking, what kind of document is it that you're looking for? What's interesting for you? What makes sense? And having this kind of a process. And I think, well, it's been a good way to experience a little about understanding different ways of thinking, handling, and creating a process or a tool. And then obviously it's been fun designing and trying to figure out how to deal with these things. So obviously we do come with some background to make this migration easier. So we have a testing tool that allows you to create test cases on both PI and run them on your CPI system. So that would help quite a lot in the process. And we also have a tool in place to handle the transport. So once you're migrated to CPI, how do you manage and make sure it's being delivered correctly to in the landscape? So that we already had done. And then this week we have worked on designing processes to make it possible to take the content and move it with Magic. And I think we went a little from the Magic to actually doing some real code on it, that we can take some objects and convert them. And so some observations. So I came with my idea. This is what I want to achieve. This is what would be possible. This could be reasons. Then I asked them to work on some of the different ideas about how we could actually create these iFlow, what would actually be possible in this case. And so far I have been amazed with the ingenuity of the team about understanding what kind of internal structures they actually needed to handle this, and went on their own to find a better way than my approach for it. So I'm really looking forward to see this in action and seeing how they will tie the full migration process together. So we did release an image of the UI for this. So it's going to be a simple UI, as you can see here. And obviously this may be approved. There will probably be a notification about how this is going and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to next week, where we're actually going to build and put all of this together, creating a real app. And thanks for all the inputs that you posted earlier. So one of the things I would really love to also put into our next release is an ability to handle user-defined functions in the CPI also. So if you have message mappings in PI you want to migrate, they would also include the user-defined functions and make it easier to migrate those things. So and then once that's been delivered, there's a whole host of other features that will be interesting to see. So now we need to work on getting the product working. Then I need to practice a pitch about what this tool can actually do and how much time it will actually save you whenever you're doing your SAP migrations. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you have comments, questions, feedback, please put them in the comments below. I really appreciate that. And yes, have a fantastic weekend.